Hi, Arians. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. My name is Steph. I'm so glad you're here. I've created an inkblot made in your name and essence, and we're going to flip it for perspective possibilities, scrying for shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. As well, Arians will add on Tarot and Oracle, and where Mr. Ghost Gift is here, we have Ghost 2 kick in for any audio additions that may further inspire or irritate. So overall, please do receive or release freely. Arians, when you're ready, you can start scrying. I'm going to take a moment to open up, but you are welcome to use the timestamps if you just want to go where your attention wants to flow. Taking a nice deep breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of the Aryan Collective. Aries, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Gratitude galore. For being here, for your likes, shares, subscribes, and support, and members. You guys all truly warm my haunted heart. All right, let's dig in. Where's my pen? Arians, where's my pen? Found it. We're all good. So if you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below.
I'm not sure.
Or keep to oneself. Sorry if that's a little loud. I feel like it's just blasting at me. Easy, ghosties, easy. Okay, so I'm seeing something right up here. Do you know what I'm seeing? Is...
Make a noise.
What's his name? Bullwinkle? Moose and Bullwinkle? Or... Oh, for heavens and hot dogs. Anyway, something in Bullwinkle, but I think I'm seeing the moose. Why can't I remember that other name? That's fine. And then I'm also seeing an orange cow. So this orange cow, and I'm only saying orange obviously because it's orange, but it's a spirit. The spirit of cow, the symbology of a cow, if a cow means anything to you, I feel like there is a sacredness about this. It's something creative. It's something in creation. Oh, sorry. Creation. Something in creation. I feel like something is grounded now in this. Winky? No. Oh my God. Anyway, I'll just put Bullwinkle. If you know, feel well to comment below what I'm linearly missing while here in the liminal. Rocky and Bullwinkle. That makes sense. Thank you. So, because this part feels like I'm not moving. Now you're too low. Like, what's going on? This creative force is not, it's not that it's not moving. It's in the earthly environment. So in your earthly expression of something, whatever you're creating, corporately, family, relationships, resonances, it's the rock. It's the grounding rock. And this creative cow of creation, it feels super sacred. It just feels super sacred. And I'm just going to leave it at that. And it has come into my earthly grounding rock of reality. And though it might seem still at this moment, it's almost like I am sitting here in this space of being a dense, in density, in form. And then this little frog comes up to me, and he's right over here. Is it a frog? No, it's a turtle. I apologize. It's a turtle. And this turtle that's walking up towards me, it's like the turtle, the turtle itself is earthly in density with you, but the shell of the turtle is spirit. Does that make sense? So the shell and what a turtle shell might mean to you is spirit of it. Or there's something you're acknowledging in relation to that. But the turtle itself, slow and steady, is actually faster than the rock that's being grounded in. But they are having this conversation. And then I feel like something's going to just like take off. Yes. Thank you. So, and then I take off over here and I'm seeing a happy hog. Is that like, or a boar? It might be a wild boar.
We command it.
It's okay. Either way, it feels like what's that? Happier than a pig. I feel happier than a pig. A wild pig. Yeah, I feel like a wild pig. Like I'm just happy. I'm getting really chilly in your reading. I'm getting really, really chilly in your reading. What's this over here? So there's a spirit guide I have with me. And when I say spirit guide, I think it's somebody whose aura or energy I see as sunny. Not super shiny, like blinded by light. Not like that. This feels like when you can look directly at the sun. That's what their spirit feels like. Whoever this is to you, whether it's a family member, a friend, a foe, even a reflection of the own self. Because you guys, it could even be the solar body energy that's, you can see it. Maybe it is of yours, or maybe it's just within things in the spirit of the turtle shell of your home, but it wanders with you. It's curious with you because it's in this travel, Arians, with you. It's right in your third eye as well. So it's like I'm seeing with this spirit of whoever this is, this energy, etc. And together, oh, do you know what I'm seeing? What is that little blurb that came through? So I'm seeing like an old school video game. I want to call it Final Fantasy. Sorry, I'm like going through like my recalls of like my husband's games I've seen, like the old school ones where they're just like they're like little blips, you know what I mean? Like when video games are, you know, I don't know, 2D, and you see the little characters and they just kind of move up, down, but this character is someone or something, and now it has like a Davy Crockett crown on it. I think this is still you. I know that I'm trying to discern and decide when I'm in the energy that feels like this character of Aries from maybe the 2D or something you can reflect upon in that aspect. And I'm like, I'm trying to decide, is it the mage or the sage or the healer or this or that? Because there's all these different little characters that you can play. But together, then they can combat. I see like all this magic, and then I see warriors, and I don't know what these are. But it looks blocky like that. But because I'm seeing the Davy Crockett crown, it makes me feel as though I'm having fun, enhancing my skills in each of those characters. And maybe it's like Arians, you're embodying or you're sharing with whatever this cow spirit of creation is in this happy hog. I want to say like happy hog, happy home. and you know, like just happier than a pig and poop type thing, right? And it's like poop to one thing might be another, but for a pig it's perfect. I don't know. I don't actually know if that's true, if it's just a saying. But you know what I'm saying. And so anyway, so this Davy Crockett crown is like made of honey. And I realize that, or at least the way I'm sensing being a guest in the Aryan aura, so thank you, is that the efforts that I've done, like where the warrior helps the healer and the healer helps the warrior, and the healer and the warrior help the mage, and the mage helps the white mage, and the white mage helps the black mage, and there's all this interconnectedness instead of thinking I need to be one, because I can just acknowledge at least being here that I feel like I need, or I wanted to. My little hook was to say, which one am I? And then it was like, every character, every role, every aspect has been helping and helps the others. And while might some be more alchemically aligned, inevitably it helps the whole to defeat or go into any conquering situations that inevitably create space to move forward and have the freedom to move back and explore for maybe like Easter eggs or something like that without having to defeat this again. Does that make sense? No idea, but I'm leaving it there because I feel like somewhere it does. And that's what it makes me feel like. And it feels very interesting, and it feels epic. Epic. Okay. This is like the big monster. It just popped out at me here. Like Blackbeard from Popeye or something like that. And I'm not saying that that's, in any indication of anything. But I think it was also, thank you, in relation to any time that maybe you didn't feel well. And so did you, or I think you did, but in whatever your melancholy ruminations were, inevitably led you to the healer or the mage. I feel like there's a black mage, a white mage, and then a red mage or something like that. Maybe that means something to you. And that's where and how I learned to embrace other energies, people, places, or things, opportunities, and inevitably let see like that little hook thing there, or the scythe, right? Like cut things out. Sorry, now I'm scrying from the screen, so I get all squinty. But it is what it is. And I'm no longer seeing this as something to conquer. Somebody else just popped out at me. Hold on. Sorry. There's a ninja in there. A ninja. You know how like sometimes okay, for whatever reason it's coming through this way. An insect can move like a ninja. Like they can just, like a grasshopper can just like pa-chung, pa-chung, pa-chung. And you're like, look at these ninja moves these insects have. That's what it makes me feel like. Also, the gentleman that I might have been seeing, his name might be Roger, because there's blatantly a masculine energy stepping forward. He feels older. He has passed. Something like in a Swiss Army knife. So I don't know if that means anything to anyone, Arians, in relation to this masculine spirit that's stepping forward, or if it's something in your own shadow. So I'm going to go down that rabbit hole for a moment. The shadow Swiss Army knife. And again, it's like all those characters in this video game. And then there's all these things. I don't know why I'm up here, but that's where it feels like it is. It's like up here. This shadow Swiss Army knife with all those little things. See, I'm seeing a different kind of pig now in here. So when I'm seeing in here, it's like a porky pig, almost like a porky pig. It's a different pig than this happy hog. Can we go to your feng shui card and your rune? So your rune is magic and fox. The fox, if that spirit animal means anything to you, and the magic of that. Because it's kind of magical to see a fox, I'm not going to lie. At least for me. And I live out in the country, and you would think it'd be more often than not, but really it's quite exciting. And it's interesting how they have this presence where they are generally solo, but they're like a big cat, small dog. Yeah, okay. And then your feng shui card here is, well, at least the imagery, if anything's standing out to you, because I'm not sure what the card quite means yet. But it kind of looks like an altar. Oh, there's that orange and the light blue. It looks like there's a tapestry. Oh, solar plexus. So there's some chakra work, but I feel like I'm in the clouds of consciousness here. I feel like do you know what I feel like? I feel like these clouds of color are the turtle shells, like the pattern of the turtle shell. And where this golden statue is, I'm seeing that as the Davy Crockett crown. I feel like I'm putting myself on a pedestal. Arian, sorry, I'm so cold in your reading. Not in an egotistical way. Like I said, I feel like I have conquered something with compassion and creation, or have transmuted it creatively one way. Okay, so that's fine. There's something else about purity and honor.
Sarah.
And I feel like I'm at the end of Mario Brothers when he jumps on the flag. Sorry, my hair's crazy today. He jumps on the flag. Maybe that was the Looney Tunes thing. And I go in the castle. And it's like I see Mario go into the castle. And now I'm seeing in the castle where he goes in and he sits on his throne.
What do you mean?
Well, that's what I mean. I don't know. That's pretty much what I mean. I can't clarify anymore. So 48 might mean something to you. 48. I'm also hearing add zeros to the end of that. So 48,000, 4,800, 48 bajillion, 48 minutes, weeks, whatever. Fame and reputation. So is there something in this creation? It's almost like your own reputation within your realities, within your turtle shells of sorts. And maybe you're enhancing your reputation. Maybe that's why I'm getting this crown and I'm in the castle. There's something, again, the castle, happy hog, happy home, happy hog, happy home. To enhance your fame and reputation, establish a good reputation, gain more respect and recognition, and sustain a higher level of integrity. And to enhance with symbols of accomplishment and goals, photos and images of respected people, pleasant lighting, artwork depicting over favorite people and animals, items made from animals such as feathers, bones, leather, and wool, triangular or conial objects or patterns, reds, books, and quotes related to integrity. So I want to take a quick moment here to acknowledge, like we've been, I think earlier on, did I say we were talking about the spirit with you, spirit of a person, play, and I'm sure it changes, but it's the solar aspect of them that is with you. Because it's sunny. They're like the sunny side of the street with you. So there might be a lot of people. You're working with photos. I come and go. Because it's like solar lighting, this crown. Oh, look at somebody else is floating in down here too. What's going on? Okay, sorry. Hopefully if that meant anything to you. And Arians, if you haven't already, I will ask if you want to like, share, and subscribe. I'm so grateful for you guys. And I just love being in your aura. So thank you very much for all the support and your attention and awareness. Let's get on to the tarot. I don't know why things are askew today, but such is life.
Sending love.
Thank you. Okay, so the tarot so far has come out with Brazen Head of Two of Vengeance. And I'll let you dig into that. You can zoom in if you like. I'm being asked to look down here and see how it's almost like the infinity sign is not quite complete, or if I may, part of it's unseen. It's unseen because this okay, so
don't leave me.
I'm not leaving it. I'm trying to get a bearing here in the simplest way. Say this is your shadow, your inner, your esoteric, your exoteric, your shine. Right? This connection between them two, these two worlds, the void of all that is, the waters. Somebody's pointing at my nose. Something on the nose, Arians. On the nose. Also, there's a male with a nose. There's a male energy around you that you are aware of. This could be like your father's lineage. They just have a distinctive nose or something about their features. And I feel like you may not look like them. Or it's very specifically like, oh, you have your father's nose.
Leave here.
Something like that. Okay, sorry. So I'm following this. There is complete trust in this between these two conversations because part of it's seen and part of it's unseen. I'm also seeing with this arrow as it's changing forms on me. It's like, when emergency lighting it goes on, but there's, unbeknownst to anyone, there's like a glow in the dark arrows leading you. That's what it's like when I mean unseen. Like it's right there. It's there all the time. It's like invisible ink. It's there all the time. But it's unseen. And these two aspects of myself, or these two energies of myself, have complete trust, even in what's unseen, because they know it's there. And as the lights go out, it's like the solar has helped infuse those unseen things to light up, but they're most valuable and seen in the dark. And then vice versa, the shadow, or, the other aspects, or the yin and the yang, or the yang, can follow, can almost like see in the dark. They create the backdrop for it to, why can't I say that? Because I want to say backdrop, but I'm hearing backtrop, like a troppling horse. Okay, that's fine. All right, sorry. And this is what it makes me feel like. Because I'm also seeing like some, when swimmers are underwater and you get to see them and they're swimming, they get to the wall and they do that whoop, whoop, and then they kick off to the other way. That's what I'm seeing. I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Brazen head, 2 of vengeance. The trust of the unseen. And maybe this is something you've been working on. Maybe this is realizing I don't have to work on trust. I embody trust. A puzzle piece is coming together, and this is what it makes me feel like, this puzzle piece of maybe the Swiss Army. Do you remember when I kept doing this up here? The Swiss Army, and then it's up there. This missing piece to the puzzle.
Leave.
And I've been doing something about a carburetor as well. I think or a starter. Is it a carburetor or a starter? Maybe it's even an alternator. Anyway, it's in relation to, because I just heard the song, get your motor running, head on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Okay, let's don't be ridiculous. So we have here the moon voyage, but it kind of fits in there. It kind of fits, at least the way I'm feeling it. Looking for adventure. And this could be like wandering down into this space, because positive. I'm seeing, it is positive. I'm seeing this energy here. Come on, but not in this like, come on. I don't know that would be received well, but there's this feeling of come, yes. And it's like you go through the stars, but again, the stars are like those glow in the dark stickers that kind of light up when only your darkness, when your introspection is close enough to them to lead the way. Empress. Arians, I really want to speed this up to keep it around the 20-25 minute mark, but I'm not going to. I'm freeing myself, and we're going to continue the aura adventure. So please feel well to pause, replay, revisit as much as you like. See, it's fast. I'm in this ship, right? The vessel, the adventure. Get your motor running. But I'm doing so at a very graceful space, I feel like I might be thinking a little bit, what's next? Where's my next adventure?
Spirits are here.
That's amazing. Thank you for being here for the Aryan Collective. Aryans, are some of you finding portals? Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, whether this is in portal medicine, earthly portals, because I'm being brought back to the turtle with the spirit shell, and also in my sleep state. Okay. So it's kind of like sleep state, but it's actually more like going to Never Never Land. And I don't think the kids are actually asleep when Peter Pan comes from them. I don't now that story might mean something to you specifically. I don't feel like anything malicious is going on, but because every fairy tale has this dark underbelly, and that's great and fantastic. And we love me a little spooky over here at I Scry with Steph. However, this feels, if you can imagine with me, some point in some movie or book that I've read about Peter Pan or Never Never Land, and the way I'm seeing it is that they go off to the stars. Absolutely, I am, but that's fine. It's not insulting. And when they hit the star at some point in time, get close, they just like they zip into it, like that fast. I don't know. It feels fantastic. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Aviatrix, see? There's that gold again of this conversation. It's like the ship, the vessel amongst the backdrop of the night sky or the darkness. Maybe this is talking about your mother's line, your father's line, whatever the case may be, your masculine, your feminine. The ship is dark, the portal is light. There's always this contrast that is complementary, even though sometimes it might have felt or could feel constricting. I feel like I'm having to decide if I'm fully going to reveal something about myself. I'm also not going to lie, Aryans. I feel like suddenly I'm like being seduced with this like feather dance. There's all those stars too. And we were talking about fame and reputation. It's being enhanced. It's being enhanced with your own magic and slyness. Some of you might be even shy. The way I'm seeing that, shy. You don't see me. You don't see me. That's okay. That's okay. All right, let's get some oracle cards here for Aryans, and then I will let you go. Again, if I didn't say so already, Aryans, thank you for sharing and subscribing and for being here. I adore your attention, your awareness. Sorry, I'm being distracted by your ink. It's moving on me, and I want to dig in there. Okay. It just moved on me and then it shifted back really, really fast. So I'm trying to now bring it back. I feel like I'm looking at one of those 80s or 90s pictures where I have to relax my eyes in order for the image to come through. Trying not to strain either.
Hag.
Yes. There it is. Thank you. So I'm seeing somebody hunched over. There's the knees. I have a little hat. And here's my head, my brain, like a shower cap, and then a shower spout.
Alien.
Do you see that with me? Body, the knees, head. There's this is the eye, and then the like a shower thing over here. I feel like I'm cleaning my past when I go into that, like what's behind me. I'm also ensuring something about the trail I leave.
Hide now.
Yeah, like you're able to hide, not in a necessarily the way one might immediately think of hiding. Again, it's like the Never Never Land. It's not malicious in nature. What is that? It's like reducing your footprint, reducing a footprint. But there's something about the past of it, and it's something that has. Okay, so it's another video game character, but I really don't know who it is. It's okay. It's like a slower Sonic the Hedgehog. Like Sonic
Jason.
the Hedgehog is tired. You know, he's been zipping around and zipping around. And now Sonic is not old and tired in the way one might, you know, traditionally conceive or think of. He's just like, you know what? Speed was who I was before, and it is a part of me that I appreciate. But right now I'm going to work on other things a little bit more slowly. So it's like, you know, you might still wear your runners, but maybe you're going to go into a sandal and stroll. I don't know, something like that. And by doing so, it like clears out the path of the past. Okay, we have here meditation, the fledging, individuality. This whole thing feels very embracing. That's a wonderful depiction of this. Almost like a sensual sensation between myselves. There's also these two birds here. I feel like I'm coming into it like the fledging, this kindness of my feminine energy and my masculine energy. Again, it's like merging in a meditative state. And it doesn't have to be the way one would think meditation would look.
Siblings.
Whatever it is, in any way, shape, or form, how you're resonating with this, Aries, between your feng shui of fame and reputation that you're enhancing with the stars and the Never Never Land, and maybe you thought something was never possible, but you made it possible. And even if this is only of your own self, to go, you know what? I'm not necessarily validated by extra, because I'm still not sure through your shyness if you're going to share something to its entirety. This might be, it's like soul sharing. And that's what makes it a success, because it's shared from the strength of soul. The burdens that I have burned and cooled down with my own mind, my own thoughts. Slow down and speed up. And put all the fragments. See, it's like that past.
Farther.
But I'm not even trying to, like, you know, get all nitty gritty about the past as one do, because it feels like, it's like I'm seeing, again, like all those video game characters, these, maybe they're, I don't know that word. I'm going to say in one aspect, they might be imposter syndromes, like ghosts of different imposter syndromes, or ghosts of like my own residual energies of different realities of things I've experienced. But there's another word. I don't know it. And I think it starts with an I. Okay, so I'm hearing the song. There's a million, billion, trillions of stars, but I'm down here low. Fussing over skies on my soul, on my soul, on my soul, on my soul. My soul, I am soul. Infinitesimal, they say. Infinitesimal, maybe ish. I know it's a song.
Neil.
If I remember, I will link a YouTube video if there is one to it below. Infinitesimal, yeah. It's like seeing all those come together. Okay. Arians, I'm going to let it be. Thank you so much for letting me yammer. I appreciate you. I adore you and your aura adventures. I'm so excited for you. I will see you again soon for a fresh ink blot. Maybe a bonus in between if I can get to it. But I want to thank you. If you want to get in on the Scroll into Spring draw, the link is below because we are closing out in just a few days. What else is there? Memberships is new. If you want to get in on the ground floor with weekly member only messages and behind the scenes stuff. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there because I'm all ooey gooey from being in your aura. Thank you. Until next time, Arians. There's a million, billion, trillion of stars, but I'm down here low, fussing over skies. I'm my soul, I'm my soul, I'm my soul, I'm my soul.